What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back from the live stream session. What's up with the coffee? Delicious. For those of you not joined the channel before, the channel is about 4 things. Okay, the 4 things the channel is about. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, so that we can teach each other or learn from each other or figure out different influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert to the virtuoso level of guitar playing through our practicing, because perfect practice makes perfect. The second part is us practicing the improvisational section, to use what we've learned in our practice, even the scales and the chords that we're doing that will correspond normally with what we're doing, key of signature-wise, what we've done, and maybe time signature-wise, what we've done in our practice to increase our capacity to be improvisational musicians. And that helps us with just being better overall musicians, to use what we've learned in real time and as quickly as we possibly can, to use our brains, big, juicy, beefy brains, to do the best we possibly can in improvisational music. Me suggesting to you different artists that will help us get better, different influencers that help us get better. You're doing the same thing, and maybe you're creating a 30-second clip that you can add to my Facebook page, so that we can discuss at the end of the month, or one day a month. We go and talk about all the topics involving improvisation, and how you've done, how I've done, and how we attack the part of the fretboard. The third thing the channel is about is what the whole channel is about. It's about me using Logic Pro X to create the best music I possibly can for myself, which will be 90% of what I put up there. There will be instrumentals I will be creating for other people as well, obviously, and musical scores that I will be creating for people who work on short films in the area in which I currently live. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel or watch the live streams, or, you know, this channel sort of serves for me as to like where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. So it's helpful that way. If that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and like. If it sounds good to you, or something that you might want to watch, if you have friends that might want to watch, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your friends. Have them like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me get advertiser-generated revenue, or get these subscribers necessary that I need to have to get advertiser-driven revenue. So the second thing is I ask people to do, because I don't have advertiser-driven revenue at this moment, I ask people to check out 2 things. One, my coffee account, which is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, and you can find that in the description of every single video. It's where you can make a donation to the channel during this period of advertiser-driven revenue in which I'm currently sitting, and you can help out with the channel that way. The second way to help out with the channel is another free way for you to help out with the channel, but it's getting involved in cryptocurrency. Now, this channel has although this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, and I'm not telling you what you should do with your money, nor am I giving you financial advice, nor should it be taken as such, but in the event that you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, I have a list of 4 websites and 4 referral links you can use. How does it help out with the channel? If you subscribe to any of those websites, there will be benefits or perks. Whatever perks they offer you is very similar to a refer a friend program at any of the banks. What they offer you, they will offer me. And in turn, as I'm using 15 to 20% back into my channel, that is how it helps out. So, for example, using Binance as an example, because it's the last one and it's my favorite site of all time. I trade on it all the time. I was trading earlier. If you sign up for Binance using my referral link, you spend $50 or more on Binance or on any of these sites. So I think the minimum is 50, anywhere between 50 and $100. You have to check out what they're asking. But if you spend 50 to $100 in any of these websites, they will offer you perks. They will offer you like $100 cash back, and that's what Binance is offering. The $100 that they offer you, they will all in turn offer me. You have to make, I think, anywhere between 5 and 10 trades with that 50 to $100 that you spend on that site. So just remember that as well. Whatever they offer you, they'll offer you $100 cash back in cryptocurrency. They will also offer to me, and by extension, this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20% on my total gains on January 1st, 2026, to reinvest back into the channel, whether it's a product I purchase or something else that I use to help the channel. That's how it helps out. And in the event that you don't want to spend a dime whatsoever, you don't have the money, you don't have the time to do any of that, some of you are on TikTok, some of you are on Twitch, some of you are on Facebook, some of you are on Instagram. Up there, I only have 3 out of those 4, so I don't have Instagram up there now. But subscribe to me across any of those platforms. That's the second free way to help out, is to help me grow those other platforms. Because helping me grow those other platforms, because helping me grow on those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Helping me grow those other accounts will really help me lead to getting more subscriptions on my YouTube channel, but it also helped me allow me to get more sponsorship deals that will enable me to continue what I'm doing in my musical journey, and growing my YouTube channel, getting to that 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscriber marker will inevitably help me get more advertiser-driven revenue on this channel. Well, it'll allow me to get it and then get more of it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started today. I'm going to put on the metronome. We're doing the exact same thing that we did yesterday, except for the licks. I changed the one from Antonio Visario, and the one from Melodies Music is the same one we're working on because I'm not as good at it as I was on the first one, and I couldn't find the first one. So, yeah. But running through the streets with my woes. We're at 70 beats per minute here. I don't remember what this exercise is called, but we're going to be working on this one. Okay? No toma. Small picks, baby. I would count that as 3 mistakes, technically speaking, which is better than yesterday's, which I think I made 4 or 5. I'm not sure. So that one's getting cleaned up. Still got a lot of work to do with that. When we're at 100 beats per minute, we're doing the John Petrucci bite of the mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. If you need to do it at a slower tempo, by all means do it at a slower tempo. Thank you for joining me on the channel today. I'm Muzzy McGee. Love you. Still playing with small pick. Still working out the kinks with the small pick. Let's get right into the alternate picking from the first, alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let go. That one needs work. Again, this little pick is not doing me justice, and with that exercise in particular. I don't know why I took up the tempo. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're doing the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute before we move on to the following exercise. Sweep picking ones. Let's go. doing sweep picking exercises at 70 beats per minute. So Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise at 70 and 90, 70, then 80, then 90 beats per minute. We'll see how we fare with the pick. We did okay yesterday. It's still going to take some time to work out some of the kinks, but let's keep working on it. It sounded okay at 70. I mean, you still got some kinks to work out. Let's see, 80. When I say kinks, it's really, for me, it's really about holding the smaller picks because I have fat fingers. But this will help if I'm doing like harmonics. But, you know. 90 beats per minute. 70 and 80 sounded good so far. We'll try it at 90, see how it sounds there. Uh, 90 sounded really good. I'm not gonna lie. There are a couple problems here and there, but overall, the exercise is coming together. Tomorrow, I think we might do 80, 90, and 100. Who knows? Got to keep working. Got to keep pushing the tempo. I'm talking about. Now we're at 100 beats per minute, and we're going to do sweep picking exercise number 1. This one's a little bit harder, so it's a little bit more difficult. This one. Give me a second here. All right. Needs work. I can feel the pick slipping out of my fingers, which means I've got to figure out how I'm going to hold the pick together and still be able to play it correctly. There were a couple mistakes in there as far as how I'm hitting the string with it, but it's all about positioning of the fingers, and I've not figured that out yet. A lot of work needs to be done there. 110 is usually my favorite tempo to do it. at which to do this or practice this. It is not working out that well with this pick. It just needs work. Okay. Needs work. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. It's going to need some work, guys. Figuring out how to hold the pick, figuring out what the best angle of the pick is to use. That's just part of the work that comes in with being a guitar player. Now that we switch picks, we're looking at a good, with the hour that we practice every day, we're looking at a good 2 months before I get enough of a handle of it to where I can figure out everything. So, yeah, it's about 60 hours. About 60 hours worth of practice. That makes sense. 61 depending on the month. We're doing the F sharp G flat major scale, followed by the G major scale at 105 beats per minute, at which point we're taking down the tempo from 105 to 90 beats per minute, and we're doing the tempo there. Hey man, what's going on? If you're still there? I usually don't do requests. I'm gonna just try to click on this. I was not on the main screen at the time that this guy had sent this messages, so I apologize. So if you come back, when you do come back, hopefully you'll be there. Let's go. We're starting with the F major scale, ladies and gentlemen. F sharp, G flat major scale. First position, let's go. I really don't do suggestions on this channel, at least for the time being. Maybe I will in the future, but as of right now, this is just a practice section. I might do a different section where I do take requests, but again, I don't really particularly take requests, just for the future for whoever's watching the channel. Second position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. You can tell it just needs a lot of work with this pick. You can hear it. Let me see if I can like this guy's comment real quick. I can't, but I will give you a heart. All right. Fourth position. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Third position. Fourth position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now I'm just going to write to this guy because it will not let me like his comment. Whatever reason that is. I'm going to just type in, hey man. Okay, my bad. Took a little detour there. Somebody wrote in the comment section they wanted me to they requested something. They wanted to request a song. I don't do songs in the section. I do song requests. At least at this moment in time, I never considered it. These are just practice sessions for us to get better as musicians. So there's just going to be boring and monotonous stuff. But I might actually add that as something later on, not this month or this year probably, but in the future I may add that because that is a really good idea. Learning stuff on the fly, maybe even songs I've never heard. Because learning to play by ear is also an important skill too. It's just not something we're doing right now. Okay, so we're doing the G major scale at 105 beats per minute, starting from first position. Let's go. Second position, I'm sorry, G major scale, 105 beats per minute, let's go. Fourth position, third position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute, let's go. Fifth position, fourth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Again, if you are typing or writing to me, save your questions to the very end of the video. I should say that right now so that people know. I'm not always looking at the chat section because I usually don't have a lot of subscribers on the channel. So, you know. Fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh, I said subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I don't have enough eyeballs on the screen at this moment, so I don't have a lot of people watching the channel at the moment. That's what I should say. Sixth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm smiling because I just heard that people upstairs in my apartment complex are vacuuming. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, you know. Seventh position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the tempo down to 90 beats per minute. We're going to work on the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, and then we're going to follow that up with the the G minor pentatonic scale. Why does this keep going down? 90. There we go. Again, if you have any questions, I have to toggle back between two different screens right now. My computer's really old. Which is why I ask people to subscribe so I can get the advertiser-generated revenue I need to make this channel as free as possible for you. Thank you for joining me again. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. Here we are with the minor pentatonic scales in all 6 positions, starting with the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale and 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right into the F sharp, G flat. No, we're going right into the G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. When I make that face, that's not my stank face. I'm from Atlanta, so that's called Stankonia face. And if you know what that means, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Stankonia, baby. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Stankonia face. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. We do not need the metronome for this part or the chord section, so we're going to do that. We're playing the fun game called Find the F. And take a little sippy sip of this right here. Then we're going to get right into it. Let's go. So we know we're at the first and 13th on the bottom E string, which means, yep, you guessed it, we're at first and 13th frets on the top E string. So we're at first and 13 at the bottom E string, first and 13 at the bottom E string, then 8 and 20 on the A string, 8 and 20 on the A string, frets 8 and 20 on the A string, yes, frets 8 and 20 on the A string, then back to first and 13th frets on the bottom E string, that's right, then first and 13 on the top E string, then when we go to the B string, I want to say we're at 6 and 18. That's right. Fret 6 and 18 on the B string. 6, 18. 6 and 18 on the B string. Then back to 1 and 13. 1 and 13 on the A string, on the B string. Neither one of those are correct. 1 and 13 on the E string, which means it's identical to the bottom E string. Frets 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. Then we go to the A string, which is again 8 and 20. Then on the D string, we're going to 3 and 15, okay? Frets 3 and 15 on the D string, or we're going to get you the F, the note F. Then we're going to go back. Then we're going to go back to the A string, which again is at 8 and 20. That's right. It's 8 and 20 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Frets 8 and 20. Back to first and 13. First and 13 on the bottom E string, then first and 13. First and 13 on the bottom E string, then 6 and 18. 6 and 18 on the B string. 6 and 18, 6 and 18, 6 and 18 on the B string. Then when we go to the G string, we know where it is. We know it's at 10 and 22. 10 and 22 on the D string. 10 and 22. 10 and 22, 10, 22 on the G string, then back to 3 and 15 on the D string. That's right, 3 and 15, press 3 and 15 on the D string. Then when we go to the A string, if you remember correctly, we are back to the 8 and 20. That's right. 8 and 20 on the D string. I'm sorry, 8 and 20 on the A string. Then 1st and 13th, press 1 and 13 on the E string. Then now we're going to go to the chords, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with the F sharp G flat minor chords. We're doing minor chords this week. F sharp G flat minor chords. We're doing the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, or as they are also called, the rhythm chords. And then we're going to follow that up with the bottom 4 string chords and do the same thing with the G major chords. Again, if you have any questions, as I say to everyone, please make sure you hold on to them to the very end or the very beginning, because I do not have time to check out the chat during the section when I'm playing. I did it today, and one of the rare occasions where I get a wonderful note or message from an individual who's asking me if I can do a request. Again, these sessions are practice sessions, so I don't do requests, okay? We do basically similar things every single day, and we change up our exercises on a bi-weekly basis so that we can get better as guitarists overall. That's what that's what the live stream is about, okay? Requests can be done for videos that I will put up, but as far as the session goes, at least this year, I'm not going to be doing requests. It just doesn't make sense. But learning by ear is an important skill too. So I'm not gonna tell you that it's never going to happen. I'm just saying for this year, at least in my head, in my plan for how I'm going to create and push this channel further, it's not going to be a lot of, oh, request this song, this, that, and the other, because I think that's for a very particular type of player, and my goal isn't just about learning to play songs. We're learning to play songs with the objective of getting better. So we're going to find songs. You know, I could give me a Weezer song or a Blink-182 song. I'll learn it on the fly. It'll take me all 3 seconds to learn because they're not hard. At this level, you should be able to play power chords or anything from the punk rock. I can play those easy. Okay, but that's not. This channel is about pushing it. This is why I'm working on Polyphia and Joe Satriani songs and John Petrucci songs and things of that nature that help us identify skill sets that are necessary to move to upper levels. Okay, and I don't think that learning cover songs by in and of themselves is an effective way of getting better as a guitar player. They do help you learn stuff. They're important to learn. Don't get me wrong, but they're not essential, in my opinion, to get to that next level. They're just simply the means of showing somebody where they are. How quickly you learn them and how the ease of how you learn them determines where your level is. I just don't think that they're exactly geared towards progressing as a guitar player. Again, I could be wrong. That's why I enlist the help of the public all the time. I ask people, tell me what you think. Let me know if I'm right or I'm wrong. If you think that I'm wrong, by all means, comment in the section, okay? So we're starting with the F sharp G flat major chords, okay? Again, this is going to be boring, so. Let's go again. One more again. second position, the inside chords. My bad, John. Now the rhythm chords, or the bar chords as they're affectionately called, right here. Let's go in. Again. Bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this, right? Your code switching. Now we're going to do the G minor scales in the G minor chords. In melody, or the outside chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, or the bar chords, as I call them, or as they are called, and the bottom 4 string chords. So let's get right to it, like right now, okay? Right now. I think it was a Fatboy Slim song. Right here, right now. I was watching some kind of. Maybe I got that one confused with the Funk Soul Brother. Whatever. Let's go again. I wasn't sure if that was the last one. Let's do it again. Inside chords sound a little something like this right here. Now the rhythm chords. It sound less sound like this right here. Code switching. Now the bottom 4 string chords, it sound less sound like this right here. All right, now we're going to get right into the Antonio Visario. Lick of the week. Lick of the week. Oh, you know what? Pause this. I'm going to copy this and paste this into the description of the video. Here they are for those of you who want to watch it. I've only had one viewer so far. There we go. That's the Antonio Visario Lick of the Week. And then the next one is from Mellow Days Music, which is the same one we worked on yesterday, which is because I am struggling a little bit with getting some of these bar chords down. I do know, as a general thing, generally speaking, I do know the how to play it. It's just missing some things. Okay, now we're going to turn this off, right, child? We don't need this. We know this, okay? So this is what it sounded like. Did what it sounded like. Melody music. We're going to play through this. I don't know why. This shit's fire, son. Lick it a week. So again, it goes like. I'm gonna try to play it like this. So I got the chords. It's like. It repeats. So it's. Keep working on it. Got to keep on working. Got to keep on working on it. Again, I do not take requests. Those of you who are trying to make requests, I do not take them. It makes no sense because it doesn't add to this channel in any meaningful way. It's not to say that it won't happen or it won't ever happen. It's just to say that as of right now, in this particular moment in time, I'm not taking requests. I think that learning improv, like what we're doing now, learning prepared pieces are just to make dope stuff. And the prepared pieces I'm learning are prepared pieces that are just stuff that are going to help bring people to the channel, to show you the work that it takes to put in to create a song, to write, to learn a song, and the skill set and the practice it takes to get there, by using my dumb face and me every single day to show you the work it takes to create the harder songs, okay, to reproduce the harder songs. In an effort to bring more people to the channel. It's not, so this channel isn't around, it's not based around me playing cover songs, okay? The cover songs are kind of a marketing tool, but as well as a learning tool. And if they're not calibrated towards learning, it's just more of like show, I can play a Blink-182 song like or something stupid like that. That's not really a Blink-182 song, so it'd be like, push it higher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can learn these songs. It's not hard, okay? It's just that learning them helps us get better with our certain skill sets. Learning licks of them will help us later on. But the idea of this channel isn't about, it's not about playing cover songs. Cover songs that we'll be doing will be calibrated will be used for two different reasons. One, to bring people into the channel to see what I'm doing, because when people see you do cool stuff, they say, oh, well, how does he learn how to do that? And then they'll go out and check out the channel, and maybe they'll join our sessions. And the second thing it does is, because of the popularity of the songs, it helps bring people to the channel. It is what it is. That's just, if I didn't have to do it, it's kind of like I get to sing for my supper sort of thing, and I just gotta do it. Anyway, we're doing by Bolivia, ABC. I would like to run through that again, but I am not. I am running out of time here. I'm just trying to get some of this stuff done. So I'm not getting. I'm getting all this stuff done. We're at 85 beats per minute. We're going to do the solo part. We're going to run through it a few times here, and then we're going to get right into the improvisational section of this thing. ending did not go as planned. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Let's get right into the solo that you thought I was the police, okay? We're at right here. Yeah. 8. I guess an 8 right there. I'm feeling good about that one. It wasn't as great as yesterday's because yesterday's just ended phenomenally. I don't know what was going on with me yesterday. I just felt the improvisational spirit inside me, that holy ghost of improvisational music just flowing through my body. I don't know what's going on with that. That shit was crazy. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Shout out to Quinn Stefan. You weirdo. Personally, she might not be that. Let's see. Guess the ending. Did that. Let me close out of this because we don't need that anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I try to do every single day. Let's try to get better as a guitar player. Try to get better with improvisational music. Try to tweak our practice sessions so we can do that. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight with y'all, what we're trying to do. For this individual who asked me today, I'm thankful that you joined the channel. However, I will not be taking requests. This channel is not, the live stream is not particularly about taking requests, okay? The live stream is about, well, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream involves the practice sessions, which I'll be tweaking my practices. We'll be working on scales, chords, picking patterns, things of that nature to try to get better at practicing, because perfect practice makes perfect. To do the second thing, which is improvisational music. At the end of every practice, we will be spending 15 to 20 minutes on improvisational music to try to get better at using our brains, using the chords and the picking patterns and the different licks of the week that we've learned to try to create the best possible improvisational music we can, so that we don't get writer's block when we do the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. It is about me creating electronic music using Logic Pro X, creating music for myself. 90% of the time, whether I'm singing, songwriting, or rapping, which I don't really rap, but again, singing, songwriting, and putting together dope compositional music, electronic music using my guitars, either my primary source of inspiration or the primary instrument on the tracks to make the best music I possibly can make. Dope stuff, and have people come here and be like, "Oh, you're awesome," and then I get advertiser-driven revenue, and then I can make this channel pay for itself, so that I can reach net zero, but also get to do dope stuff while trying to make this happen. So if that sounds good to you, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I will also be making music for other people, which the other 10%, 9% will be me making music for myself. And the other 5 to 10% will be geared towards me making music for other people, including artists and people who need musical scores to create their own movies. Second thing, the fourth thing is the channel is a video log. When people don't watch the channel, the video starts as a video log as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. So that's helpful. Second thing I have to do, because I'm not receiving advertiser-driven revenue at this particular moment in time, I have to ask people to do, for number two, the two following things. One, to donate to my Ko-fi account, which is available in the description. Again, it's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, I believe, and it's in the description of the channel in case I have mistake or I have messed up a letter or something. Maybe there's a number in there somewhere. I don't think that there is, but in the event that that is the case, you can check it out. It's in the description of the video. All you have to do is copy and paste it. And you can donate as little as €1, which is equivalent today to $1.14, which is absurd because the dollar is now trash. Again, the second thing is, if you don't, and economically it doesn't make sense for you to do so, you don't want to donate to the channel, by all means, check out my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. It's just another way for me to generate revenue for this channel without being at any cost really to you. And if you decide that you want to get involved in cryptocurrency, again, I'm not an advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. And don't take this as financial advice. It's just, if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, these are 4 sites that I've been on for over half of a decade, 6 to 7 years for most of them, if not all of them. And if you want to get involved in those sites, you can and you should. Spending $50 or more on any of these sites, they will offer you a bonus or a perk. Using Binance as an example, they will offer you $100 cash back if you make 5 transactions or more. I believe it's 10 maybe. With those, with that $50 that you purchase cryptocurrency with, if you make 5 to 10 transactions using that same $50, they will give you $100 cash back in cryptocurrency. As they offer to you, they will offer to me as well $100 cash back, because I'm the referring client. It's like the refer a friend program at any bank. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer to me. And because I'm using that $100 to reinvest back into my crypto account, and because I'm using that cryptocurrency money that I earned this year, using 15 to 20% of my total gains, up to $100 to reinvest back into the channel at the end of the year to purchase products that I need for the channel, that is how it helps out with the channel. Last year, I bought the G1X Zoom, okay? It's behind me. This is what I purchased last year. I will be purchasing another one not another pedal this year. This is what I got last year, okay? Or the beginning of this year, okay? That's what I purchased. I didn't have any subscribers, but I decided I needed it for my channel, and I really wanted it. So I bought it. Next year, hopefully, I will not need to do it, but as promised, this will be the last year I will be doing it. So check it out. Help me out with the channel that way if you want to. And the third thing really is to help me out with the channel in the freest way possible, is to help me grow my channel. And the best way to help me do that is by sending these links to your friends to get them to sign up for my channel. And also by you subscribing to my channel and subscribing to me across all platforms, whether I'm active on those platforms like YouTube or on Facebook, or I'm inactive on those channels at the time being on Twitch or on TikTok. Helping me grow those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those channels. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you tomorrow in the next one I cannot even pronounce that name, so I'm not going to try. But thank you so much for joining me on the channel today. I'm sorry that I do not do requests. Yeah. If you do have suggestions on how I can get better, though, if you really believe that there are certain songs that you can request that will help us as a collective grow better, as a collective, like get better as guitar players, by all means, recommend those. Again, but they are not going to be requests of songs that I'm going to play in every session. There are songs I will put up as cover songs to help garner more attention to my channel, okay, as a marketing tool. So I use it as a technical skills tool or a marketing tool. But as far as taking requests, this channel is not really, I'm not about that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to create my own music on guitar and my own music in Logic Pro X, helping understand different songs as far as helping us progress as guitar players. Like if you said, oh, you should learn Eruption, it's really good at tapping and it'll teach you how to tap. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a great example of a song I would absolutely do to this channel. I would create for this channel as a cover song. But as far as taking requests, like if somebody's like, you just say, Enter the Sandman from Metallica, bro, like, do it, dude. No, this channel ain't about that. If it was a cover song, it was something that I felt was actually going to help us progress from intermediate to advanced to expert, and from expert to and so on, we would do it. We're going to do cover songs. That's what's going to happen. We're starting with Polyphia and Joe Satriani. Those are the first two things. They should be published hopefully by the end of this month. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I do every single day. And I will hope that you will continue to join me every single day. And if you can't, to check out the playlist section of this channel, to watch the videos, to comment on the videos, to talk about how I progress, what I can do better in the background, what I can do better with my face, what I can do better dress-wise, what I can do better as a channel just to make this more interesting and to make it more fun, because Muzzy McGee is making you eat your vegetables. It sucks, which is why I ask people to do this with me, because doing it by yourself and practicing by yourself just sucks. It's trash. It's boring. It's monotonous, but it is a necessary and absolutely fundamental thing that you have to do if you want to get better. You got to practice, and you got to practice perfectly. You have to put more pressure on yourself when you're practicing than when you do live. Okay? Live is for you to put those skills to use, but practice is to make sure that you are tweaking and fine-tuning everything as much as possible. Perfect practice makes perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Continue to join me on the channel every single day, hopefully, as I will try to be here every single day, as I have been for the last 192, 193 days. My bad, 393 days consecutively, give or take. Love you guys. Bye. Happy Saturday. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.